Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. In the latest events on Egghead Island, where important Navy figures are involved in a critical mission, an unexpected and worrying situation has arisen. Kizaru, the admiral known for his incredible speed and devastating power of light, found himself in a clash against the famous Straw Hat captain, Monkey D. Luffy. Despite his formidable abilities, Kizaru was unable to defeat Luffy during the confrontation, resulting in a temporary incapacity for both combatants, demonstrating similar strength. With Luffy's possible escape from Egghead, Akainu and even the Gorosei may consider that Kizaru may no longer be fit to hold the position of admiral, opting to replace him or even expel him from the Navy. In today's video, we will talk about the possibility of Akainu expelling Kizaru for failing in this important mission, and comment on what the consequences could be for Kizaru's failure and expulsion. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to smash that like button, give us a thumbs up to unlock your devil fruit powers, and hit that subscribe button to awaken. Now, let's jump into the video. Guys, this situation raises serious questions about Kizaru's effectiveness and competence as a Navy admiral. Akainu, the fleet admiral and leader of the Navy, known for his relentlessness and demand for results, could be thinking about the position that Kizaru holds. Kizaru's inability to overcome Luffy, one of the Marines' main enemies, could be seen as a significant failure, putting his ability to protect the Marines' interests and defeat powerful threats at risk. The reputation of the Navy, an institution that prides itself on its strength and determination, could be tarnished by this critical failure by Kizaru. An admiral's inability to deal with a pirate like Luffy could weaken confidence in the Navy's abilities to maintain peace and order on the seas. Given this scenario, there is speculation about the possibility of Akainu considering Kizaru's expulsion from the Navy as an appropriate response to this failure. Akainu's decision would be closely watched by all those involved, as it could set an important precedent regarding accountability within the Navy. At this critical moment, Akainu's decision will be more than a simple change within the Navy. It could shape the future of the organization's operations. The Navy leadership, known for its toughness and zero tolerance for incompetence, is expected to take immediate action to restore confidence in the Navy's ability to protect the world's seas. Kizaru's possible expulsion from the Navy also raises questions about the internal dynamics and cohesion of this pillar. If an admiral, a figure who represents the pinnacle of strength and authority in the Navy, can be expelled for failing to fulfill a vital mission, it sends a clear message to all members of the organization. Responsibility and efficiency are paramount, no matter how high the rank is. Furthermore, Akainu's decision could impact the morale of Navy soldiers and officers. It can create a sense of urgency, encouraging everyone to hone their skills and strategies to avoid a fate similar to Kizaru's. The Navy could see an increase in discipline and training, with members redoubling their efforts to avoid similar failures in the future. The imminent possibility of Kizaru's expulsion from the Navy could also create a climate of intense competition within the organization. Officers and soldiers, fearing the same fate Kizaru faces, could do their best to excel in their missions, seeking to prove not only their competence, but also their unwavering commitment to the Navy's principles. This increase in internal competition could lead to a flourishing of new leaders and strategists, each seeking to outdo the others in pursuit of recognition and promotion. Furthermore, Kizaru's possible expulsion could also have significant political repercussions within the world of One Piece. The Navy, as one of the main forces of the Sekai Seifu, is a highly respected and feared institution. Any sign of weakness or indecision could be exploited by pirate and revolutionary groups seeking to undermine the authority of the Sekai Seifu. In this scenario, the Navy would be pressured to demonstrate its strength and cohesion more than ever in order to maintain stability in the world. The news about Kizaru's possible expulsion would certainly echo throughout all corners of the seas, even reaching the ears of the Yonkus, the four emperors of the seas. Perceived weakness in the Navy could incite these powerful pirates to become more audacious in their endeavors, challenging not only the Navy, but also the fragile balance of power among the Yonkus. As the Navy faces this crossroads, Akainu's leadership will be put to the test. His decision, be it Kizaru's expulsion or other disciplinary action, will have a lasting impact not only on the life of the admiral himself, but also on the fate of countless individuals who serve under the banner of justice. If Kizaru is indeed kicked out of the Navy, the world of pirates, revolutionaries, and even ordinary citizens will feel the shockwaves. Confidence in the Navy's ability to maintain peace on the seas will be shaken, calling into question the integrity of the organization as a whole. Akainu's decision could also influence how other world powers, including the Yonkaos and the revolutionaries, navies approach their strategies regarding the Navy and Sekai Seifu. On the other hand, if Akainu chooses not to expel Kizaru, there could be an increase in internal intrigue. Some members of the Marines could interpret this as a sign of weakness in Akainu's leadership, potentially triggering a period of instability and distrust within the organization. Cohesion and discipline, which are the pillars of the Navy, could be at stake, leading to a period of internal tension and challenges to the very balance of the world. Regardless of the outcome, Akainu's decision will be a watershed moment. She will not only determine Kizaru's fate, but also set a critical precedent for all members of the Marines. The message will be clear: inefficiency and lack of results will not be tolerated, regardless of position or reputation. This decision by Akainu could completely change the plot of One Piece. If Kizaru was actually expelled from the Navy, his situation would change drastically. As an extremely powerful and skilled admiral, he would certainly not surrender easily. Given his calm and almost aloof personality, it is likely that Kizaru would choose to follow his own path, away from the restrictions and obligations of the Navy. One possibility would be for Kizaru to become a mercenary, offering his services as a highly skilled combatant to the highest bidder. His notoriety as a Navy admiral could attract the attention of pirate groups, revolutionaries, or even independent nations seeking protection or military reinforcement. Another option would be for Kizaru to join one of the Yonkus, the powerful pirates who control significant parts of the New World, similar to what Kuzan did after leaving his position as admiral. His ability to manipulate light at incredible speeds would be a valuable asset to any of these sea emperors, making him a strategic asset in their disputes with the Navy and other rivals. Kizaru could also opt for a more solitary life, traveling the seas as an independent bounty hunter. With his skill and knowledge, he could make a living hunting pirates and notorious criminals, leveraging his experience gained in the Navy for this new venture. In this new journey as an independent bounty hunter, Kizaru would find a vast and diverse field of opportunities. His reputation as one of the most formidable admirals in the history of the Navy would precede his steps, making him both feared and sought after. Kizaru could choose to work alone, relying on his extraordinary abilities to track down and capture wanted pirates and criminals. His ability to move at the speed of light would be an unparalleled asset, allowing him to get to targets before they even realized they were being hunted. His relentless and precise method of combat, combined with his devil fruit powers, would make him a nearly unbeatable opponent for many of the most dangerous criminals in the seas. Alternatively, Kizaru could decide to form a team of bounty hunters, recruiting talented and specialized individuals to assist him in his missions. He could choose people whose skills complemented his own, forming a highly efficient and lethal team. Together, they could hunt down the most cunning and wanted pirates, racking up bounties and earning an even greater reputation in the world of bounty hunters. However, life as a bounty hunter would also bring its own challenges. Kizaru would have to deal with equally skilled rivals and a variety of enemies, each eager to claim the rewards he craves. His journey could also lead him to cross paths with former Navy colleagues, creating complex and exciting situations, as the lines between allies and enemies would become increasingly difficult to distinguish. Regardless of which path Kizaru would choose, one thing is certain: he would remain an extremely powerful and feared force within the world of One Piece. His combat prowess, coupled with his unique devil fruit ability, would keep him a fearsome and respected figure across the seas of the One Piece world, regardless of his Marine affiliation. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.